So looks like maybe for now I should be good. I Let me go ahead and try to put everything back to where it was. Hopefully everything should be back to normal, chat. But hopefully tomorrow, like I said, I plan to go and get a new monitor, not monitor, but why is it all of a sudden boom reaction pro wrestling. But you guys let me know if everything is syncing up. Everything should be syncing up, chat. Okay, captions can only be edited within 7 days of posting. Okay, exit. Maybe I can do this one. Are you telling me I can't even back to it? Are you kidding me? Okay, maybe what I can do is turn on. Okay, turn on. Reload. Turn on.
Red Bull Zero. Zero sugar, low calories.
Okay, exit page.
Tried it yet?
Hear that?
Okay, go to my profile.
That's the sound of your life.
Loud.
But every time you drive after
But yeah, we should be
drinking,
back, chat. We should be back and everything. We should be back in the groove, everything. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna copy this. Go back. We should be good officially now, chat. Well, who helps Alpha Academy? Eric, I think it's gonna be Chad Gable. I think Chad Gable is gonna be the guy that's gonna help here. I think that's the route they go here, is to do that. If I was to say what I was thinking, that's what I'm thinking. To be fair, I'm thinking they're gonna do that. So you got Jimmy Uso versus Royce Keys on this episode. Now I don't know. Isn't this supposed to be like a trying to think of the right word for it. What's good, Lone Rebel? What's good? What's good? What's good? Hope you're having an amazing day as well. Okay. R.I.P. Dallas Police. Okay, I'm getting clips ready to go up now. Oh, we got Jacob 5-2. Wait, did I not? Is it not? Okay, let me try copy. Copy. Paste. Okay. Good. Femi.
Forced into the bloodline, and now, as loyal as all of them. I try to tell him. I try to tell him. I ain't gonna do this. Jacob saying, I tried to warn Keys, stay out of the family business. Yeah, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this to you. Oh, this is heartbreaking in many ways.
You should do a backflip. I wish.
It's hard to watch.
If I could, I would. You know what I mean? If I could, you know I would.
Jacob wants to end this man's career.
Jacob! Jacob! Stop! Hey, stop! Hold on. Stop!
Where's LA Knight?
Stop, all right? You listen to me. Don't do that to him, all right? Leave him alone. I get it. I understand now, okay? I understand. I was lost. I left my family. I was being stupid, okay? Now I understand. But I always know that blood is thicker than water. So I'm coming home to the family.
I think this is a trap. Trap. Jacob still don't trust it. Just do it, Solo. I don't care about you. You gotta love it. You gotta love it, man.
With a cause here tonight.
And Solo again, besting his
Bro, Solo is one of one. Where's LA Knight at, bro?
And Royce Keys back into the fight. Man, this thing has gone from bad to worse quickly.
Super kick drops Keys. And now Solo outnumbered, tongue death grip.
And a problem for Solo Sikoa as he made his bed, Corey. Solo made his bed tonight.
Yeah! Let's go! Bro, LA Knight be like, he said, nah.
For years and years, LA Knight.
We want to go there? We can go there. We can go tit for tat all night, every night. He said, get out! Oh, no. 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 Mr. Knight.
They just pissed him off.
Come on with it. Let's go. Well, come on.
Sends the werewolf out of the ring.
6-man tag at SummerSlam. Probably, where's Jay at? Probably 6-man tag at SummerSlam. That's what we're doing, 6-man tag. LA Knight, Solo, Royce Keys versus the Bloodline. I'm loving Solo right now.
I owe both of you from last week, so if you want to come up and get another piece, come on up and get it. Yeah. Because if you think that was enough, if you think I got everything that I need to get out of you, no. So what I'm gonna need, Jimmy Uso, I need you in this ring. Jacob Fatu, I need you in this
SummerSlam.
ring.
Watch. Yeah.
And I'm sick and damn tired of the whole bloodline. So what I need you to do is I need you to call the unfortunate event, Jey Uso. Call him, because I need him here too. What I'm telling you is I'm done with the games. I'm done with the bloodline. But what I realize, I don't have to do it by myself. So I tell you what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Jimmy, Jay, Jacob. I'm thinking Royce Keys. And yeah.
Solo Sikoa.
Yeah. I'm even thinking Solo Sikoa. You know what's happening. I'm thinking me, and I'm thinking SummerSlam. And what that means is you can all walk down here, get smacked back to factory settings. We can put the bloodline in the rearview mirror with everybody saying,
LA Knight. Yeah.
Well, if you can't beat them, join them.
Bro, you gotta love it, bro. Like, what? Come on, bro. How we feeling about that, chat? How we feeling? I know people are gonna have mixed emotions about it. People have mixed emotions. I'm already knowing.
One second, right?
That was crazy.
Say what's up to Uncle Paul. Big guy? Small brain.
Now that is what I call a vision for the future.
Happy?
Happy. Ecstatic.
Ooh. Proud?
I'm more than proud. Okay. Especially of all of you. Braun Breaker tonight showed everyone you don't mess around with Braun Breaker. Logan Paul is healing faster than Conor McGregor.
Oh, come on, brother.
Stand by your woman, which makes me very proud of you, young man. And Maxine, wow.
So, all back together now?
You know, that's a great question. Maxine was so magnificent tonight. What the hell do you need me for?
What was that? Your guess is as good as mine. Did Heyman just hand over the reins to Maxine? Did Heyman just walk out?
What was that about? Is he like leaving the vision, or is he done? Because I just keep feeling like he's just done with them.
He's going to face Oba Femi. 2 weeks from Saturday, the epic.
Is he done with the vision? I want Bronson Reed's probably gonna come back maybe SummerSlam time.
Oba and Brock are going to be locked inside Hell in a Cell.
The most barbaric structure in the history of WWE.
One of the most cruel structures ever devised.
Unforgiving, demonic, this merciless steel prison. 20 feet tall. Over the years, it has become even more menacing. A dangerous, perilous, hazardous structure. It is mutually assured destruction.
The cell will break bones. It will shred flesh.
It will change careers forever. You can't escape this nightmare. Locked inside hell in a cell.
If you need me there, I will be there. Absolutely. Hey, let me call you back. Thanks. Oh, but I don't know if you were worried about it. You certainly didn't look like you were, but if you were, don't be. Heyman was bluffing.
Leo, do you still see the Judgment Day? I see
Phony
something
restraining
happening at
order.
SummerSlam.
Phony police officers. All mind games.
I knew.
Yeah.
I knew. But you know what that tells me? They're afraid. Because he remembers what I did to Brock at WrestleMania. And if he thought that was bad, wait till he sees what I do to him inside Hell in a Cell.
I bet he's worried.
You could be universally loved and still completely ignored by your cat. Introducing Sheba Ignored to Adored. Get their love in 12 days, guaranteed or your money back.
If attention never wandered, kitchens weren't chaotic, spatulas didn't swap, knives never double dipped, treats never touched, then food allergy accidents would never happen. Until then,
I'm getting caught up, chat. I'm getting caught up. I got a few
biologic
clips I gotta
injection
put out here.
proven to significantly reduce severe food allergy reactions, including anaphylaxis.
Don't use if you are allergic to Xolair. Xolair may cause a severe, life-threatening allergic reaction called anaphylaxis. Tell your doctor if you have ever had anaphylaxis. Get help right away if you have trouble breathing or if you have swelling of your throat or tongue. Xolair should not be used for the emergency treatment of allergic reactions, including anaphylaxis. Xolair is for maintenance use to reduce allergic reactions, including anaphylaxis, while avoiding food allergens. Serious side effects such as cancer, fever, muscle aches and rash, parasitic infection, or heart and circulation problems have been reported.
Talk to an allergist about Xolair today.
The Colonel has a bucket list. The $10 one. Monday nuggets. Tuesday fried chicken.
But yeah, I do still
Wednesday
think something's
wings.
gonna happen with
Thursday
Judgment Day
tenders.
costing Liv
Friday
at
nuggets again.
SummerSlam,
Now that's living
because
life
you
to
can
the fullest.
see like
Get a
just
$10
in the
bucket of the day
presentation
from
and how they're
KFC.
being portrayed as of recently.
You know,
I do
paying
think
less for
something
less
along the
ain't
lines
a
is
good deal.
going to happen.
It's just
That's gonna
less,
lead
but
to
when
like
you pay less and you get more,
that being the
that's a good
result.
deal.
Because you
And
got to
that's
think
Straight Talk
SummerSlam is
Wireless.
known
Straight
for
Talk's always been
a
the
lot
same
of stuff
price since it
happening
started
Judgment
back
Day
in
related
2009.
at SummerSlam.
And
If
they
you
always
think
offer
about it, a
free
couple
5G
years
phones
ago,
for new
they
and
did that
existing customers
with
on America's most
Rhea
reliable 5G
getting kicked
network.
out and bringing Liv.
Straightforward,
Same thing
always. Finding the
with
same
Finn
place, always
kicking
found
out
straightforward
Damien. So
prices.
a lot of
Switch to
Judgment Day
Straight Talk
stuff
Wireless.
does
And now
tend to
plans
happen
starting at
at
just
that show.
$25 a month, exclusively at Walmart and StraightTalk.com.
Claire, you okay?
No, my power's out. While you're in there, grab my sweater.
I'm not in my room.
I'm 85% sure I saw someone standing in your bedroom.
Oh my god!
I'm out the window!
Oh god! God, I don't want to die.
Let me talk to you. Life inside the ring can be a grind.
So outside the ring, we like to let loose.
Like tearing into a
I still
drum
think it
solo.
replaces Liv. That's what I'm thinking they're gonna do, Alex. Because I could see them having her come back and then want to take everything away from Liv just for her putting out her on the shelf. So I could see them going with that type of
Don't you mean it's
route.
a snap?
Snap into a slim
Also,
jam.
with SummerSlam being in Minnesota, yeah. I don't know about that.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Monday Night Raw is live tonight in front of over 12.
I mean, it could work. It just depends on how they would go about it.
Bailey and Lyra Valkyria once again failed to win the Women's Tag Team Championship. A frustrated Lyra snapped on her longtime friend and mentor Bailey and Snapped is the understatement of the year. This woman looks like she hasn't bathed in a month. What the hell happened to Lyra Valkyria?
Bro, she looked like she done been through something.
Like she got off the deep end. Obviously deranged, and what has come down between her and Bayley. She looks like the Sea Hack from Widow's Bay.
Not the Sea Hack from Widow's Bay, bro. When is Becky Lynch supposed to be back? I don't see it happening. If you guys are new, facts.
You can't even look at me or... Look, I brought you out here because the relationship that I had, I thought that we could be honest with each other and say face to face what we truly mean and apologize.
Apologize! You should be the one apologizing to me for holding me back for an entire year. No, this is what you do. You always do this. You come out here and you make it look like you're this victim. Oh, poor Bayley. Poor Bayley. Bayley's friends always leave her in the dust. I've been stabbed in the back too. I just don't come out here and make it my entire personality. And you know what? Maybe if you weren't so obsessed with all your past friendships, failures, you'd be able to take a step back and see all of your problems.
My problems?
Yeah, no. You're gonna let me talk right now. And when I say this, look at me. Look at me, because I wanna look you in the eye and say this. Everything I've ever made you feel good about, I was lying.
Oh,
you're
what is that supposed to mean?
Not a locker room leader. You are a doormat.
Tell me how you really feel.
Your face does not belong on the posters. You do drag down every single person you work with, and you have always
Leo
been
Dix, Crazy
the
Chicks.
worst
I don't know about that.
of
She
the
looks
four
that way because
horsewomen.
her and Leo. I beg your pardon.
Single person you work with, and you have always been the worst of the four horsewomen.
She said she's the worst of four horsewomen.
Look, I should have known that bringing out here was a big mistake because you clearly are just like everybody else. You're not as special as you think you are because you're saying all this to the first ever Women's Grand Slam champion, to a Royal Rumble winner, and one half of the first ever Women's Tag Team champions. So guess what? Lucky for you, I'm gonna add to my accomplishments and add beating your ass inside Madison Square Garden to it.
Saturday main event.
Because I talked to Adam Pearce, and it looks like I'll see you at Saturday night's main event.
Oh, Bayley was ready for a cheap shot by Lyra, and now Bayley is going after Valkyria.
Bayley has the opportunity to let out all of her frustrations in Madison Square Garden, but Lyra getting the upper hand once again.
Yeah, maybe Lyra Valkyria is the one who's gonna take out Bayley. Maybe this is a fight Bayley shouldn't have asked for. And now this deranged
Oh, that's adding insult to injury, bro. That's adding insult to injury.
Belly to belly to Bayley.
Lyra Valkyria is unraveling before our very...
Thank God Lyra not part of Four Horsemen. I think the four... Look, I'm going to be real, Lone Rebel. I think the Four Horsemen currently when it comes down to like the 4 horsemen currently right now, I think you gotta say it's Rhea, Bianca, Liv, Io. Those are the 4 horsemen currently right now. I'm gonna be real. That is your current 4 horsemen right now. It's Liv, Rhea, Io, Bianca. Just being honest. I think however you want to make the comparisons, that's up to you. But I think the current 4 horsemen is Liv, Bianca, Rhea, Io. When is Johnson? I don't know. I think they might do that in December, to be fair, because they don't have anything going on in December, I don't think. So they probably would do it then.
We had everything in front of us. There was no reason to ruin what we had.
This was the hardest decision I have ever had to make.
Why can't we have the voice of Dean? Like, is it that hard?
But it was the best decision I've ever made.
Seth Rollins, Mr. Money in the Bank. Roman Reigns is going to WrestleMania. 2 career-long journeys have led to this point.
Anyone a diehard Roman Reigns fan? I'm a CM Punk guy, but I like Roman too. Like, I'm not one of those other guys. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So we got the gauntlet match about to happen currently. Let me know who y'all have winning. Let me know who y'all got winning. I want to know. I want to know who y'all got winning. I'm really interested to see who would you guys have win. I'm going Javon. I'm hoping, bro. I'm hoping they make the right call and give it to Javon, bro. Because there's nobody else that deserves it more than Javon does. Like, I don't care what anyone else says, bro. You can say who whatever you want, but like, let's call a spade a spade. Javon is the only one that should be winning that. He should be the only one winning, bro. Anyone else is a bad call in my eyes. I mean, well, Chad Gable makes sense, but like, bro, can we at least stop? I'm not, look, and I put it like this, bro. Cause like, let's be fair. My projected final gauntlet, Chad Gable versus Javon. I guess that's what you're going with. Bro. Okay, now it's finally downloading. It's really going slow, to be fair. Yeah, did you get my message I sent in the live? Let me go. I'm gonna go back and check. I'm gonna check everybody. I'm checking everybody. Let me trying to get caught back up with everything because it's honestly, bro. I've been trying to catch back up with you guys. Give me. I'm just. Let me try to get caught back up. Okay. Also, would you say Bianca like Sasha, Rhea like Charlotte, Io like Becky, Liv like Bailey? I was gonna say Liv is like Sasha, and I would kind of switch the Liv and Io one. I would switch those.
What happens when the whole world calls you can't make?
But yeah, I got Javon and Gable as the finals. I think that makes the most sense for finals. Because I think you can get like a great match out of those two, to be fair. So we got Joe Hendry and Dom as the first two. Okay. I'm almost caught up, chat. I'm almost caught up.
Never, ever competed for an Intercontinental Championship in his career. Could get an opportunity. This is the first gauntlet match with an Intercontinental Championship match on the line in over 2.5 years here in WWE. And again, the rules, these two men start. All 7 men will enter the ring. When you're eliminated, you head back to the locker room. Last man standing heads to SummerSlam 2 weeks from Saturday in Minnesota.
The ultimate test of endurance in this gauntlet match.
This is going to go to 9, bro. I'm telling you that right now.
Joe Hendry now. Nice hip toss by Hendry. A former NXT champion, former TNA world champion, delivers a neck breaker to Dominic Mysterio. Cover now on Dirty Dom and a kick out. And Dirty Dom going to take a breather, asking for no timeouts. There are no timeouts.
This is completely understandable strategy, Cole. Dirty Dom is prepared to face 5 more opponents tonight.
Well, that's if he can get by Joe Hendry. If not, he would only have to face 1.
Well, this is...
You know, you're supposed to be unbiased.
I am unbiased. I don't like Joe Hendry.
Well, neither does JD McDonough.
It's so obvious Danhausen's going to cause Dom because Judgment Day's current issues with Danhausen.
Hendry had to come over here, spilled my beverage all over our
Imagine thinking the 70-man gauntlet. We'll be here all night.
Oh, no!
Be unbiased.
Hendry driven shoulder first into the steel steps by Mysterio. And Dirty
I mean, that
Dom's
makes
taken
sense,
over.
Lone Rebel. I was just saying just because I think she kind of slid into that spot just because she has that movie star appeal and everything like that. That's kind of why I went with the Sasha approach.
El Rey de los Luchadores, the king of the luchadors, Dirty Dom.
He did pretty good with that Spanish.
Been working on it, been practicing it. Get ready for Triple Mania. Verano de Scandalo. Check out AAA every Saturday night on WWE's official YouTube.
Henry Irish whip into the corner by Dirty Dom. And J.D. McDonough looks on with glee. You saw the damage Judgment Day did to Sol Ruca and Io Sky earlier tonight. Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, and Roxanne Perez.
I agree, Lone Rub. The only reason why I said that, because, like, think about it. Liv has been doing movies and stuff, and so has, you know, Mercedes. So that's kind of why I went with that kind of tie-in.
Could be the greatest SummerSlam of all time, Cole. Could you imagine Liv defending the Women's World Championship, Dirty Dom challenging for the Intercontinental Championship as the Mega Champion?
And now Joe Henry looking to out-muscle Dominic, who delivers a knee to the midsection.
Quite a tall task for Joe Henry when he's given up about a 2-decade experience advantage to Dirty Dom.
Okay, whatever. Dominic went for the tornado DDT. Henry able to block. And now Joe digging down deep. And begins to get the upper hand on Mysterio.
Yo, appreciate that Basketball Phenom 313. Appreciate the follow. Every downloaders, we had 3 days without power, you said?
Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Can't stand when he does that.
And now J.D. McDonough, what a shock, up on the apron. Presenting a distraction. Dominic Mysterio with an enziguri. Drops Joe Henry into position. 4-6-1-9.
Dirty Dom making the climb to the top.
Frog splash. J.D. pays dividends. Dominic advances.
Has been eliminated.
I don't know why you're giving all the credit to J.D. McDonough, Cole. Dirty Dom
Well,
executed
they love, see, yeah, Chad Gable's winning, bro, unfortunately. It's no disrespect to Chad Gable, because I do like Chad, but it's like, I'd much rather see Javon get this spot. I'd much rather see Javon get this spot. He deserves it more than anyone else. You can't convince me otherwise that he doesn't deserve to be in this spot. Just saying, just being honest, like, no one deserves this spot more than Javon does. Also, Leo, let me read your comment. Let me go all the way down to my chat. We had 0 power the last 3 days. I hope everything is going well, Basketball Phenom, for sure. It sucks when when stuff like that does tend to happen. Also, Lone Rebel says, also, Leo, if or when the Judgment Day costs Liv her title at SummerSlam, do you see Aaliyah ever coming back to WWE? If the likes of Lyra and Stephanie join the Judgment Day, I don't know if they would bring her back, because I don't think they did anything with her. It's like, she really wouldn't fit, to be honest with you. I don't think she would fit in regards to what they're trying to do. So it's like, so I had to follow your Twitch again. I appreciate the follow regardless, man. I appreciate you, tuning in. I appreciate everybody that tunes in every single stream that we do. You guys make this always an amazing time, you guys. I know tonight it's been a little bit different, and I sincerely apologize for this, because this is not usually how I operate when it comes to my streams. Everything usually, laid out and everything like that, as far as, it's usually a smooth stream, you know what I mean? But it's like, tonight with my keyboard not wanting to work with me. Did a rectifier? I'm not gonna go to that extent, but like, I don't communicate with him anymore. If that's what you're wondering. But yeah, you guys, I'm gonna try to make up for tonight stream. Maybe tomorrow for doing NXT. We'll see. It just depends on how everything goes. I should be able to, because all I have to do tomorrow is pretty much get everything going. I don't have to edit.
Feeling bouncy tonight. The young OG scrambling to get Dom back inside of the squared circle. And the red.
Come on, Javon. Come on.
Cover by Evans.
Hook of the leg and a kick out by Mysterio.
Bro, I need Javon to go all the way. Bro, honestly, if I'm going to Survivor Series, he's the one guy that I want to meet. I want to meet Austin Theory, but I want to meet Javon too. I want to meet Javon, bro. I really do. I really want to meet my twin, bro. Y'all call him my twin. I gotta meet my twin.
SummerSlam's two-night event begins. And again, JD McDonough trying to get involved.
JD didn't do anything.
Oh, he's paid for it.
But Dom gonna capitalize.
No, you're not gonna do this to my twin.
619. And once again, JD is going to help hand Dominic a victory.
He said, we're not gonna do this. You're not gonna win this match this way. We're not gonna do that.
Take care of Danhausen, the man he meets Saturday at
I wouldn't go up there if I were you, JD.
Meanwhile, Dominic.
OG Cutter. Oof. You can tell it kind of.
Dominic Mysterio has been eliminated.
What do they say about turnabout? Fair play, right?
I need Javon to go all the way. Have Javon go all the way to the finals, bro. Is it possible? Is that wishful thinking? Do you think he can run the gauntlet? Leah, did you get my message? I did. I said, I don't know if Aaliyah would come back. I just don't know if she's gonna be able to fit within this current like landscape that is the WWE right now. I mean, if you're trying to go with the notion of like her getting help, that's one thing, but I don't think it's going to be Aaliyah as one of them. I don't think they would do that. I think if it's going to be anyone else, then it would be something like, I'm trying to think who would be some good examples. Maybe you could do Rhea, maybe you could do Io, Charlotte maybe. I think those are just a few. I see people been I don't know if you guys, for like my gamer fans, have y'all been playing UFC, the newest one? And if you guys are, how do you guys feel about it? But yeah, that's what I think they're gonna do with her. Okay. You guys let me know. Do you guys think Javon's going to make it to the finals?
Oh my God! Is he alive?
I mean, if it's Liv, Rhea, and Bailey.
Toss Dragon Lee into the timekeeper's area. And Javon has talked to
I don't know what it is, but it's like him having the grills is giving him a different, like tune-up for some reason.
I remember the last time I saw that look in the eyes of the young OG.
Who's gonna fly? Oh my God! Launched himself.
Bro, Javon is just...
And nearly broke Dragon Lee in half in the process.
Javon Evans.
Javon needs to turn heel, bro.
This is what an opportunity to win your first singles title in WWE will do for you. And that's what Evans is trying to do. Javon, springboard, top roll, runs into a super kick that floors Evans. Cover by Lee. Evans stays alive.
Take another look at the distance covered by the young OG. And then followed up with a springboard that Dragon Lee was well prepared for.
Two of the most exciting superstars in Monday Night Raw today. Dragon Lee, Javon Evans, jumping Rana by Dragon Lee. Now he's got to get Evans back in the ring and to try to pick up the win. Uh-oh, Evans blocked. Dragon Lee, tornado DDT.
Evans got spiked.
Cover. Evans kicks out again. Listen to this place. Over 12,000 on their feet in Dallas.
Take another look. After several attempts, Dragon Lee finally lands the tornado DDT. Spiked Evans right on the crown of his skull. But the young OG showing he's got enough grit to keep this.
This is a banger match, bro.
Young OG tonight.
Dragon Lee, Javon Evans understand what's at stake. No friendship tonight. Release German by Lee. How much does Evans have left? Look at the OG cutter. Dragon Lee met him there. This could spell disaster for the young OG. Enziguri
Leah, what girl would you say Aaliyah?
Lee making the climb.
I'll say she's more of like, she could be a little bit of both, but I don't think so.
Oh, Javon!
1, 2.
Got it! Javon Evans! What a win by Evans!
Dragon Lee has been eliminated.
What a performance by Dragon Lee, but Javon Evans survives. Man, what a match. I'd love to see them run that back one day. No doubt about it. A show of respect. Well, no rest for the weary. The man who tapped out Dragon Lee last week is now going to go toe-to-toe with Javon Evans. Wait. Rusev in ambush, an attack from behind. Evans was waiting for him to come up the entranceway, and Rusev assaulted him. Brilliant misdirection by the Lion of Bulgaria. And a fall-away slam on a man who's already wrestled 2 matches tonight. Javon Evans, Rusev with a golden opportunity.
On August 13th, the dream reawakens.
That ball is crushed.
Live on Netflix, the Philadelphia Phillies versus the Minnesota Twins.
But now we are officially caught up, chat. I appreciate all of you guys for being patient with me. I know it hasn't been easy,
At Wingstop,
but
it's
hopefully we don't
all
have
about
this
flavor.
issue
Cooked fresh, made to order.
going forward.
Every bite hits different.
Leo, imagine if
On the range,
Liv Morgan mails you tickets for SummerSlam.
You already know.
You already know I will go. I would go. She mailed me the tickets. I just need it. Leah, like I said, Orlando Robot, I do think when it comes to Leah, she's more of a.
Wait, there's a peanut inside me?
I don't know, because
Nice.
I don't think either one really knew what to do with
It's
her.
more fun together.
They didn't know what to do with her. If you want me to be honest, they didn't know what to do with her. I knew she was in the indies, but I didn't really, see too much of like her indie work like everyone else did. But give me 1 sec, you guys. Let me give me something to drink, and we will be right back.
have anything left? Does Evans have anything left? Trying to make it to the bottom rope, trying to somehow survive. Come on, Javon.
Fighting desperately. Evans inches away.
Javon is really fighting back, bro. I can't even lie.
And again, into the accolade.
Bro, please no.
This time he's got it really locked in. Steady back on the bad back of Evans.
Hang in there, Javon.
Trying to fight back.
Come on, Javon, fight back. Fight back, Javon. Fight back, Javon. Don't let this opportunity slip.
Where is this young man getting it from?
What a performance by Evans.
Evans has Rusev off his feet.
Rusev can't believe it. Javon Evans creates separation. What a counter by Evans.
Or was that Javon?
Bro, I actually thought Javon might have been about to lose.
Javon Evans proving to the world how hungry he is. Javon's got a chance. Gonna go for the big punch.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Into a right hand. And now Rusev once again with the accolade. And I believe the dream may be over for Javon Evans.
Get in there, Eddie. I think Javon's out.
The other G trying to show signs of life.
Come on, Javon, fight back.
Does Javon Evans have something left? Anything?
Bro, Javon is him.
What a performance by Evans. But Rusev, though, wrestles him back down to the mat and now in firm control.
Notice Rusev adjusted his grip to cut off all the oxygen flow to Evans. And the young OG's done.
I hate you, Rusev. I hate you.
Okay, break the dead hold, Rusev.
Forget you.
Javon Evans has been eliminated.
What a performance tonight by Javon Evans. And now Rusev will take on Chad Gable. And in recent weeks, there's been no love lost between these two. And Gable going right after Rusev. Gable mentioned it earlier. What a German suplex. And again, another yet to release.
Gable wanted the chaos theory. Wow!
Bro, that just really just took me out of it, bro. Like, like, I already know Chad Gable's winning this one, bro, but like, bro, you could have made it unpredictable if you had Chad Gable and Javon in the finals, bro.
WWE at SummerSlam in his hometown of Minneapolis, in his home state of Minnesota.
Like, I stand by what I said, bro. I honestly stand by what I said.
To do so from the top.
Rusev catches Gable. Down goes Gable. Planted by Rusev. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. It's not enough.
Let's get ready to DoorDash! Oh, the pie has been delivered straight to the face! Hope he likes it sunny side up.
I'm honestly was really wanting them to win because I'm tired of, like, why do they have Javon Evans on main event? Like, for what reason it makes any sense at all to have him on main event facing Grayson Waller, bro? Like, what are we talking about?
DoorDash is here.
Like, somebody please explain it to me. Does that make any sense? The fact that you have Javon Evans, who was literally the Iron Man of the Royal Rumble, competed in the chamber match, the youngest to compete in that match, had an excellent performance at WrestleMania, who just had a banger match with Penta for the IC title, and was a standout in this match, and you're telling me all that gets put on main event? Are you serious? Bro, I'm not even one of those type of people that try to rant too much, bro, but like, bro, if they keep doing Javon like this, we gonna have to talk. Yo, what's good, Jordan? I'm sorry I'm late seeing your comment, but what's good? Hope you are having an amazing Monday. Hope you are having an amazing Monday. Yo, what's good? Really long hair driver. What's good? What's good? What's good? But yeah, they honestly irritated me about that though, chat. Gage Maverick, congratulations on 2K subscribers. I appreciate you, Gage. Appreciate that so much, man. You guys didn't see we reached 2K subscribers this past weekend on Friday. On the road to 3,000. Hopefully we can reach 3,000 by Survivor Series.
Competitor tonight, Ethan Page, Rusev's buddy, his tag team partner. And for Chad Gable, a ton of pressure, as we mentioned earlier, in this matchup tonight.
But it's self-imposed, Cole. That might be what's driving Chad Gable, but Gable really only has to blame himself for the past year or so.
Well, I'm talking about the fact that opportunity to perform in his home state of Minnesota, his hometown of Minneapolis, to battle for a singles championship. He's never won one in his career. The Intercontinental title against Penta, and a championship that Chad Gable obsessed over for a year, which led to his downward spiral. And now Gable from the top rope, flying, clothesline by Gable. You mentioned it earlier, Gable's redemption tour.
Apparently there was a promo earlier about Big Cat saying that his return date is August 3rd, the night after SummerSlam that Raw. Well, either they could probably return at SummerSlam itself.
Defend against in the biggest party this summer. It begins 2 weeks from Saturday, the epic two-night event, SummerSlam. Not sure you want to get into a slugfest with Rusev.
Cinder block. Right hands from Rusev, but Gable answering. Vicious overhand strikes as Pirotazos.
I want to see Rusev get beat, bro. Chad Gable, you better destroy this man, bro. Put this man down after what he just did to Javon.
It took out Javon Evans. Will it take out Chad Gable?
Gable trapped in the center of the ring in the clutches of the Lion of Bulgaria.
Yeah, Chad Gable's dream about to turn into a nightmare. Gable trying to fight out of this. Trying to make it to a bottom rope.
Gable's managed to get his knees under himself, which will mitigate the pain of this submission for the
moment. Look at where the fingers are placed into the eyes of Gable. Gable, though, slips out from behind.
They should have just made this a multi-man match, bro. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why couldn't they make this a multi-man match for like a ladder match even?
Gable with a victory roll.
Shoulders down. Gable advances.
Yeah, so currently I'm living in a hotel for the last week because my family house had a bunch of Black Widow spiders. Oh my gosh, Gage. Hopefully you're okay, man. Hopefully you're okay. Hopefully everything's good, man, and they get that sorted out.
Sorry to disappoint you, Cole. You're not going to get it tonight.
And even Page with a kick to the face. A quick cover on Gable. Two go to SummerSlam and a kick out by Chad.
Page in his first career gauntlet match, but he's only got to win one. Cover. Gable again, a near fall for Page.
Page's first
We should be able to go back to the Huts either tomorrow or Wednesday. Okay, that's good. That's good.
Page's first token of excellence, the Intercontinental Championship.
One of these two men will face Penta.
This is what you love? Hey! Stop making this so hard, buddy! Stop making me work tonight! Stay down! Stay down and make this easy for me!
Oh, and Gable! No quit inside Chad Gable. And the 2012 U.S. Olympian, ingrained in his blood, the no quit attitude.
Hopefully everything goes well, though, Gage. Hopefully everything goes well for you, though.
By Rusev, and then the shenanigans after the match may have done Gable in.
I have on good authority that Ethan Page actually declined several invitations to compete for Canada in the Olympics.
I think he actually trained for it at one point in his career.
He did train. He was chosen and said, no, I'm too good for that.
The Zach Wheeler of the Olympics.
I see what you did there.
Gable with that elbow to Ethan Page. And now Chad perched on the top rope, went for the moonsault. Page got his foot up, but Gable turns it into an ankle lock. And Page rolls through.
Page had it scouted, well prepared to escape the ankle lock. Boot by Gable.
Oh, there it is. The confidence breaker. Cover now for the win. Kick out by Gable. Is Page frustrated that he wasn't able to put Gable away quickly after the damage by Rusev?
Perhaps. I could envision a situation where Ethan Page expected this last phase of the gauntlet match to be something of a cakewalk. But here comes an egoplex to end it.
Well, try the egoplex. And now an angle slam by Gable. Cover. Page kicks out. It would only have been appropriate if Ethan Page used the egoplex to advance to SummerSlam in Minnesota, the home of the late, great Mr. Perfect.
Big right hand by All Ego stops Gable's upward ascent.
And now Page, top rope. Chad Gable trying to counter. Precarious situation.
This does not look like it's going to go well.
Might be looking for that avalanche body slam that Page has used. Penta's felt this. Gable, though, able to slip back down to the mat.
The fact that you did that from the top rope, though.
Page in trouble. Rolls through. Gable locked in. Got it locked in.
That did not look like it was going to go well.
Gable's going to snap Page's leg.
He finna snap that man's leg. And Chad Gable is going to SummerSlam to compete for the Intercontinental Championship. I mean, he deserves it. It makes sense because it's going to be in Minnesota, his hometown. Makes all the sense in the world, but I really wanted it to be Javon Evans, bro. I really wanted it to be Javon Evans more than anything else. It just sucks that he's going to have to sit on the sidelines while Trick Williams and Obafemi are going to be in matches at SummerSlam, unfortunately. Hopefully they stop playing with Javon and realize with the talent that they have. But the task at hand, Chad Gable is going to SummerSlam. And I think he's going to win the Intercontinental Championship, Chad. I'm not going to hold you.
And Chad Gable has punched his ticket to the biggest party of the summer in Minnesota, as the United States Olympian will now challenge the dominant Intercontinental Champion Penta for the gold at SummerSlam.
And speaking of the SummerSlam challenger, this has become very intriguing. We talked about the high pressure for that man, Chad Gable, the challenger. And over the next couple of weeks,
I'm just saying, though. I'm not even crying, though. All I say is, like, I understand that Chad Gable's going to win this one, and I don't think anyone could have said anything otherwise. I was just thinking they could have just done a swerve. That's why I even said they could have even did a ladder match. Because if you can be fair, like, they could have done a ladder match, especially with how they have, like, a lot of depth with their division for the IC title on Raw. I mean, you can make a case for, like, the IC title to be defended on that show rather than SmackDown, because SmackDown, you don't really have anybody. You don't. You don't have that many people on SmackDown to warrant it being a multi-man match. I mean, granted, you probably can. You probably can. You probably can. But I'm just saying, like, I would have wanted to see Javon get the win, considering, like, when you think about it, you do have Obafemi having a Hell in a Cell match at SummerSlam against Brock. He has a yeah, because he has a world title match. You won King of the Ring, and you have Trick Williams as U.S. champion, So Ruka as Women's Intercontinental champion, and it's like Javon, he doesn't have anything to show for it. He's not even on the show. He doesn't really gotten any big wins or anything. You know what I mean? So that's kind of my thing about that.
I assume you're talking about CM Punk, Cody Rhodes. We've both been avoiding this for quite some time because me and you are friends, and I don't want anything to come in between that. But I don't think you and I can run away from each other anymore.
When I was champion, I think what I said to you was, just say when. And I don't know if that's the situation now, if I'm asking you to...
When?
SummerSlam. Two of the biggest names in history collide for the WWE Championship. CM Punk defense against Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam.
It is set in stone for SummerSlam. The undisputed WWE champion.
You would thought they probably add Sammy to this too. You would thought they probably add Sammy to this, but I don't even know what he's gonna even do for a SummerSlam if he's not competing in this match. Considering he should have a rematch, I think. Right? He should have a rematch. Yo, that shirt that Roman got look a little clean. I can't lie.
Attaboy, Lord. Attaboy.
Roman Reigns signs his contract for...
So now we got the contract signing coming up. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Sent that man to the gulags. Bro, I'm actually kind of tuned in for like this last part though, chat. I'm kind of low key tuned in for the last part, cause I do think this last little part is gonna be very, very interesting. This last part could be very interesting. Oh, I forgot. I gotta do I not? I wish John Moxley would get released from by AEW. I mean, I don't want to see him get released, but I really want to see him be part of the Shield thing because it makes a lot of sense. I just think it's very missed for sure. When are people going to realize when you come in talking about someone who created the channel, you're going to get banned every single time? Facts. You come in this chat and you start talking
CM
like
Punk
this.
And Cody Rhodes must work
Goodbye to the gulags. You will go.
Gunther and Sami Zayn.
We saw this matchup made earlier tonight. Bayley will take on the woman she tried to mentor throughout her early part of her career. It's Bayley and Lyra Valkyria.
And the WWE Women's Tag Team titles will be on the line as Paige and Brie Bella defend their gold against Fatal Influence.
JD McDonough had it with Danhausen, so he's...
So now it's a no DQ match. Now this is about to be a no DQ match. I'm telling you, something's going to happen where Danhausen is going to get the win. Roman Reigns and Jalen Brunson, they're going to be on the show, I guess, in something. I flushed them down the toilet to the gulags. Facts. Send them to the chambers, bro. You know these contract signings. You know how these contract signings go, chat. You don't even got to tell me. These contract signings is set up to be for a recipe of disaster. It's a recipe for disaster waiting to happen. Waiting to happen. You would have thought Seth would have came out first, right? You would have thought Seth would have came out first, just to be fair. I'm pretty sure he's going to be there for War Games, I think. Who I'm gonna say Roman's gonna finally get his win over Seth at SummerSlam. I'll be very shocked if Seth wins again. Leon at let me see real quick. My chats. Think I do, yeah. Appreciate you, Alex. Appreciate you. Dude, this intro is going on for a minute. That's the only thing wearing my glasses and wearing my headset while streaming, bro. I'm calling Seth's gonna not even gonna let him say his acknowledgement thing. I think he's gonna cut him off.
Dallas, Texas!
Imagine he said Dallas, Texas. That would be kind of funny.
Acknowledge me.
Javon needs to turn heel. Javon needs to turn heel, and he needs to take the title from Chad Gable. But I also think they might have Austin Theory be the one to take it. They might have Austin Theory take it from Chad if Chad went to that SummerSlam. I think Roman wins because Zilla Fatu could show up because I've been hearing reports that he's gonna be on his way in a minute. But I don't know. This whole gimmick with Roman is like he's been trying to win on his own. So I don't know how that would translate into this match. I mean, considering this is like his tougher opponent from everyone else, I will say that much. Yo, JJ Hawkins 6913. I appreciate that. Also, I appreciate you. Congratulations on 2,000 subs, Leo. I can't wait to see how far you continue to rise up. I appreciate that so much, man. I'm looking to go as far as I can. I'm trying to get to 10K. I'm trying to get to 100K, bro. Hopefully 1,000,000. I'm trying to do it all, bro. I'm trying to go above and beyond, to be fair, man. Hope you are having an amazing Monday, JJ. Hope you're having an amazing Monday. Team Leo. Hey, facts. We Team Leo over here. Team Leo. Team No Yeet. You can see the crowd is definitely split between both of you guys because the crowd loves both guys here. But it's starting to become a little bit worse. It's Seth heavy, I ain't gonna lie. I actually play kickball on the same team as Alex. Oh, that's dope.
I know it's gotta be hard for you when the sweet melodies of my song drown out those OTC chants.
Dude, it's split. It's like a cat and dog fight, bro. It's literally a cat and dog fight.
And look, I know this has got to be difficult for you too. It's tough. I understand what you're
CM
going
Punk is a
through,
million times
but
better
look,
than both these
just
scrubs.
some
These
things in
two
life that
scrubs.
are
Oh my
certain.
god. I'm calling Roman and
Death,
Seth the scrubs.
Taxes, and Seth Rollins beats Roman Reigns every single time. So sign on the dotted line and let's get this over with.
Bro, I just really wish Ambrose or Mox was in this, bro. Just, oh my god, just thinking of the visual of Mox here. Bro, oh my gosh. I just feel like he's always going to be attached to them, but it's like, it just doesn't feel the same. It really just doesn't feel the same. I'm being so serious, bro. It does not feel the same.
I wish he would have come out here and did that last week because he came out here and bored us all half to death. But while you were putting everybody to sleep last week, see, I was listening. And you proved me right. Seth Rollins is the Tribal Chief's #1 hater.
Wow. Call him a hater is crazy.
And that makes me
I don't think Seth cares. Nor should he. Nor should he care.
And that's a sad thing is he's sitting here laughing about it, but that's the only thing he's #1 at.
Laughing.
And that's what I hate the most is that you somehow have these people confused thinking that we're on the same level. But that couldn't be further from the truth. So at SummerSlam, I showed the difference between me and you. At SummerSlam, I end any of this that you could ever think that you could ever compete with me. At SummerSlam.
What's up, Leo and Alex? What did I miss so far?
I'll show you what #1 looks
Chad
like.
Gable won the #1 contendership gauntlet match. Now he's going to SummerSlam. Maxine, hey, she's on another level of heat right now. You got Lyra and Bailey set up for Saturday Night Main Event.
Please, if I could do the honors. There you have it, Dallas. There you have it, contract. Ink gonna dry. And look, I owe you a debt of gratitude. I thank you so much for keeping my title warm for me since WrestleMania. I will take this from you at SummerSlam. And my brother, I'll see you next time you want to show up for work.
He doing saying it because the next time you want to show up for work. He said, you ain't going nowhere. You get back here.
It's that easy. When it comes to him, it's like taking candy from a baby.
Where do you think you're going? That's it?
But we'll do a little bit of a little mini recap afterwards.
Just gonna sign and run? All right, how about we play your game? What if you do win? What if you do beat me at SummerSlam?
I wish that you can have any wish you can want.
Gonna happen?
If I beat you, Mox can come back.
You're gonna carry it for a couple of months and get hurt again? I mean, don't act shocked. That's what happens every single time.
I mean, Roman's not wrong. He does get the title. He gets injured. It happened in 2015. It happened
Some would say
last
it's
year, kind of. And it happened.
self-sabotage. Because some people just can't handle the weight and the pressure and the burden of being the top guy around here.
Leah, who would be your top 5 wrestlers in the world today? Best talker currently?
You got something to say?
I would say
just
CM Punk
it.
number 1, LA Knight number 2.
Come on.
Number 3, I would say Roman. Number 4,
Don't
I would
hold back.
say
Come on.
Seth.
You got something to say? Say it. I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere. Say it.
I'll say it because everybody's thinking it. You want to know how I know you're number 2? Because after all these years, he still needs a money in the bank briefcase to become champion. And if you thought that was bad enough,
bro,
he had to fake an injury in order to use the damn thing.
Roman just throwing shade, bro. Roman just continues to throw shade, bro.
Let's just be honest here. If there was ever a time for this guy to be number 1, I mean, come on. Your work daddy, Triple H, is damn near running this joint. But
Not your
tried,
work daddy.
Boy, they tried. Oh, did they try? I mean, they pretty much gave you all my stuff. And you still couldn't walk in my shoes, number 2?
Are we? I want to see. I want to know if we're
let's
gonna get
just
any
call
Mox
it what it is.
reference.
Let's call a spade a spade. You're number 2, always gonna be a number 2. I'm number 1, always gonna be number 1. And just acknowledge it, bitch.
Seth, I wouldn't take that. I wouldn't take that. I wouldn't take that at all. I wouldn't take that at all.
Is that all you've got? That all you can come up with? Come on, Roman. Tell me how I'm never gonna be you. Tell me how I'm never gonna draw as much money as you. Tell me I'm never gonna be as big of a star as you. Tell me I'm never gonna main event as many WrestleManias as you. Tell me my dreams don't mean a damn thing, because none of this is for me, it's for you. Tell me that. Anything you can tell me, I've told myself every single day for the past 15 years. But you know what? You and me, we're not running the same race. We're not fighting the same fight. And at some point, I had to look in the mirror. I had to be proud of who I am. I had to be proud of what I stand for. I had to be proud of what I fight for.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. They hyping me up, bro.
Because I am a visionary.
Yo, Killer J, appreciate the sub.
A revolutionary.
I am a revolutionary.
Freaking
Rollins.
And I am so glad that I am not you.
Huh? Oh!
Goes right after Reigns.
They going to blows.
The emotion.
Seth, he said, I ain't gonna have enough. And he getting beat with the Jordan 12s on, too.
Rollins teeing off on the tribal chief.
With the Jordan 12s on, you getting belt to tail. Ain't no way you getting belt to tail in some Jordan 12s.
And Rollins is not done yet. Years and years it's been building.
Where's your bloodline now, huh? Where's your bloodline now? Where are they at? I know who I am, you piece of shit. I know who I am.
He said, I know who I am. He said, I know who I am, but who are you? Uh-oh. He gonna strike. Seth might be looking for an opportunity to strike right here. Hey, Seth, you gotta go for it. You gotta. Oh, Superman punch.
As Rollins went for the stomp.
Oh, boy. You know you can't have one of these segments without somebody going through the table. You just can't. Oh! Off the dome piece.
And a
Pedigree. Bro, somebody about to go through this table, bro. I'm telling you that right now, chat. Curb stomp. Well, I guess nobody's going to go through the table, unfortunately, this time around. I would have thought, but I'm wrong, as usual.
It has.
Well, that concludes Monday Night Raw, chat. And honestly, I thought it was a decent episode. I don't know how you guys feel, but I thought it was a decent episode. I mean, we do have some other story progression things going on. Like, the Intercontinental Championship Gauntlet match, to me, I feel like stole the show. I think the performance that all these guys had in the match really shined. Javon shined once again, like always. I really would have wished that he would have won. I know it's probably people gonna be like, well, he didn't deserve to win, or he shouldn't have won. But look, I just feel like they should have done it, because it's like I just feel like in a way it's unfair that, you know, the fact that you have Obafemi in a match at SummerSlam, Trick Williams is gonna be in a match at SummerSlam more than likely, but Javon doesn't. And then didn't Paul Heyman go on record and he says, if we can't find something for Javon, if Javon's not anything substantial by SummerSlam, then what are we doing? Okay, well, he's not anything at SummerSlam, so what are we doing? I have to throw the question out there then. I have to throw that question out there now. Because Paul Heyman literally said, if we can't find something for Javon to do with how good he is by SummerSlam and find something of importance and of substance for Javon Evans, then what are we doing as a company? So I have to throw the question out there. What are we doing? We have Obafemi as he should be in a high-profile match, and he is in a Hell in a Cell match against Brock Lesnar. And I expect Obafemi to win that match. Trick Williams is going to be walking in as U.S. champion, won the championship at WrestleMania. Both of them have already been not even like made stars, but on the cusp of being made because of moments like this. Soruka won the Women's Intercontinental Championship. They've done that. But what can you say for Javon? Absolutely nothing. Yeah, he's had matches, but are they going to still hold weight? Are people still going to remember these moments that he's been a part of? No, they're not. So it's like, in a way, we had an opportunity to do something, but we don't. I don't get it. And it makes no sense the fact that you have someone as talented as this guy at 22, nobody can do what he's doing right now. I'm calling it as it is. Nobody is doing what he's doing right now. Simple. Simple as that. You can't debate that. Find an excuse to tell me who is actually doing what he's doing right now. You're not going to find many people that's doing that, or at all. You're not. So you're telling me a guy that's that talented and could do all these things is stuck on main event for the most part, having matches with, for whoever reason, whoever you could plug in. Like, what are we doing? What are we honestly doing? What are we doing, chat? Like, what are we doing? Seriously. I'm trying to make sense out of this, but like, what are we honestly doing with ourselves? What are we doing here? What is the play? What is the story? What are they doing? And then outside of that, I mean, we're getting Roxanne just seems like she can't catch a break. She can't get a win to save her life for whatever reason. I don't know why. She's so talented, but can't get a win on television. I get it. We're building the story between Liv Morgan and Io. I get that. But we could still give her wins. And I think now that we do have Soruka still in the mix, I do expect her to face one of the members of the Judgment Day at SummerSlam. I expect her to either face Raquel, maybe, or Roxanne. One of them is going to be challenging for that title. And if you want me to be honest, I think it's going to be Raquel challenging for that title, because with the track record that Roxanne has right now, I don't think you can make a case for her with her track record as far as losing time and time again. With her losing match after match after match, I don't think you can make a honestly legit case for that. I don't think you can. So I do expect Raquel to get that spot at SummerSlam, maybe win the Intercontinental Championship, maybe. We'll see. And then outside of that, the Maxine Dupree stuff was really good, because you had her and then you had Alpha Academy come out there and everything like that, right? I thought that was really cool, because now it seemed like for a minute it's like you were kind of playing the, oh, she's kind of conflicted. She didn't know that Otis had feelings for her, or whatever the case may be. Honestly, first off, I feel bad for Otis, because he just can't catch a break when it comes to a love life in the WWE storylines. He just can't. It happened with Mandy Rose, and now it's happening with Maxine Dupree. Again, like I said earlier, if you have an M in your name and you're surrounded by Otis, or Otis is surrounded by a woman that has M in her name as a first letter, it's GG's. It's GG's for my boy Otis, bro. Justice for Otis in the chat, bro. Justice for Otis in the chat. And the Seth Rollins Roman Reigns stuff, bro. Oh my God, the jabs that they were taking towards each other was kind of pretty much really good, if you ask me. I really wanted to see a Mox reference. You know what I mean? I mean, they did it in a little bit here. They showed his face a little bit in the video packages, but that's not really too much. I would have wanted to see them mention his name in a promo. Maybe we'll still get that, because we still have some time between now and SummerSlam. So we'll see. But I don't know, chat. I thought this show was decent, but I will say, as far as I think my biggest gripe was probably I don't know. It's like I liked everything for the most part, even though I still have my problems or frustrations with it. You know what I mean? So, but outside of that, I don't really have too much to be upset about. Nah, but Manny didn't betray Otis. No, but I'm saying like she left the company. You know what I mean? They broke them up in storyline because she left. Oh, Stephanie comes back. I think she'll come back at SummerSlam. I think she comes back at SummerSlam. Did we get her backstage sitting with the group? I'm not too sure. Maybe I have to go. I'll probably have to go back. What would you get? What would you grade tonight's episode? I'm giving it a B. I'll give it a B. It was a B show. Leo, if you had to form a new wrestling tag team, like who would I have in the? Are we talking about like a stable? Or are we talking about a tag team? Do you see EO going through a table if Leo? I don't think they're doing a contract signing between those two. I don't think they'll do a contract signing with those two. To be fair with you, I don't think they would do that. I hope So Ruka is all right. I think she'll be fine. I think she'll be fine. I don't think anything's going on that we should be necessarily worried about or anything, to be fair. But I think she'll be fine. I think So Ruka will be fine. I think either they're gonna do So Ruka and I'm thinking either they'll do So Ruka and Raquel at Saturday Night Main Event or SummerSlam, but I don't know. They might just be having, I don't know if they're gonna do Becky at SummerSlam. I don't know, maybe she could return at SummerSlam the night after SummerSlam, to be fair. Cause I could see if Io wins the world title, right? I can see her Becky Lynch coming back, and then you do Becky and Io coming out of SummerSlam. Maybe Roxanne should face for the title instead of no, but Raquel's the one that's been getting the wins though. Roxanne can't even get a win on television for whatever reason. She can't even get a win. So how am I supposed to buy into this idea that she's gonna be winning? I can't. I can't. I can't buy into it. I'm sorry. I just can't. I can't buy into that idea that she's winning. Cause it's like she can't win when it matters. She can't even win when it doesn't matter. So it's like, to me, how am I supposed to? How is that gonna look? We'll see. We shall see, chat. We shall see. But like I said, I will give this episode a B. I'll probably give it like a B minus. I'll give it a B minus, to be fair. I'm not saying it was a bad show or anything, but it wasn't. There were things that I liked, and then there was things that I didn't like. I think it was overall good. It was good. It could have been better. But yeah. Leo, if or when Io beats Liv, because Liv's not beating Io, which I do see the Judgment Day costing her at her the title, as in having Stephanie join the Judgment Day, thus taking Liv's spot. I do think that's gonna happen, honestly, Lone Rebel. I do think they are going to go in that route, cause you've kind of been seeing like Liv has been cursed and things have been kind of, I don't know. It's kind of wishy-washy in a way, because I say that because Liv hasn't really been doing anything with Dominic. Like, they haven't really been together on screen. And you could tell, like, the story and the tension between Raquel and Roxanne, especially those two towards Liv and everything like that. I do think something could happen at SummerSlam. Maybe Stephanie Vaquer returns, they align with her, and then you could have that story going into the later parts of the summer, going into the to the fall. I do think you could do that match. So we shall see. And honestly, if you can put the title, the IC title, on maybe one of them, maybe you can have that be the match for WrestleMania next year. Because I could see Liv winning the IC title next year at Mania. We'll see. But I do expect her to potentially be on WrestleMania in a big marquee match. And considering, like, if it's in Saudi, they're going to want her in the world title picture, maybe. Or they're going to want her in something major, considering, like, how they value her. So, it really depends. Because, like I said, either she's going to win the Chamber and she's going to fight for a world championship at Mania next year, or she's gonna win the mid-card title at Mania. So one of those two things I could see happening for Mania next year. So we'll have to see how things are gonna play out going into SummerSlam, because like I said, SummerSlam is known for the downfall or the dismantling of the Judgment Day as we know it, as far as like exiling members and bringing in new members. We've seen it numerous times. We've seen it in 2024 when we had none other than Rhea be kicked out and Liv joined, right? And that was at SummerSlam. Then we seen Damian Priest be kicked out of the Judgment Day. Both of those moments happened on the same show at SummerSlam 2 years ago. And who's to say 2 years later they don't do it again? Because they didn't really do any turns or anything like that last year. I mean, yeah, we kind of did Finn Balor being exiled. So I think the next to kind of go out, my personal opinion, should be Liv. And then now you can have her do her own thing. And you could build a compelling story for her throughout the rest of the year, going into next year's Mania. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they can go about that. So we'll see. But that is the end of the stream, you guys. I appreciate everybody that tuned in, from Lone Rebel to Caleb to JJ to Alex, to all of you guys that joined tonight. Basketball Phenom, appreciate you for stopping through. All of you guys, bro. Eric, appreciate all of y'all that stopped through for the stream. I know this is a 2-part stream because I had technical difficulties with the first stream, so I had to kind of restart the stream. But we ended up doing it nonetheless, and I appreciate you guys for still stopping through. That is the end of the stream, you guys. We're on the road to 3,000 subscribers. We're trying to reach that milestone by Survivor Series, you guys. So let's make that happen as a wrestling community, as a wrestling family. More content will be on the way. Also, I will make an announcement. I do have my movie reaction channel back. Leo Loves Cinema. That is my movie reaction channel. So you will see movie reacts on that channel. I just recorded my first movie reaction. I just have to go through and edit it and then upload it. So you will get that by the end of the week. I think for my overall schedule, because I don't really want to put myself in a risk to be burnt out. So I will be doing movie reactions once a week. And I will still be doing my regular content for my main channel, which is my wrestling channel, and my trying to be more active on my reaction channel as well. So I'm still trying to be consistent with having my hands in all of these different baskets. So definitely be on the lookout for more content on the way from my main channel, my reaction channel, my movie reaction channel, all of them. Be on the lookout for content there and everything like that. But too sweet, hearty handshake, and I will see you guys in the next one. We are out.
Locked in. Guess I'm locked in. Looking for a piece of mind. I've been trying to redefine life. I can see the signs. World is going to see me shine. Fighting for my soul's sake. Whipping fast, no brakes. Nothing's ever been a waste. Now that I've been wide awake. Luke's trying to pull me back in. I was stuck for a minute and forgot the passion. Since the lights turned on, it's been camera action. And you start to see it all like a chain reaction. Watch it happen, yeah. Swear that I'ma find my way. Past been gone, I'ma watch it all fade. Whoa, guess I'm going MIA from everybody's problems. Oh, guess I'm locked in, guess I'm locked in. I got this, and it's on my soul. Guess I'm locked in, guess I'm locked in. I got this, and that's on my soul. Time's moving, I've been losing track of where I've been. Had to quiet all the voices living in my head. I see the riches of the world, I'm not impressed. Know that I'm far from perfect, but trying my best. Looking up to the sky.